ever heard the analogy, the story of the boy who cried wolf?
Yeah.
He went off in the woods and he kept saying wolf, wolf, and all the townspeople kept coming. And after a while, they said, this little dude, he's playing games. So when a wolf really came, they never showed up. Now, there was never really a little boy in the woods crying wolf. It's a metaphoric story that teaches about truth and honesty. The Bible is the same way. It's not literal, it's metaphoric. All the stories in there have substance and value, but none of those people ever existed.
Prove it.
Prove it?
Yeah, you just said all that.
Where's John's
Prove
bones
it.
at?
Oh, let's see what the bones at. I'm gonna show you what the Bible says. Give me Jeremiah 8:1. Jeremiah 8:1. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
Where are the places?
Jeremiah chapter 8 and verse 1.
Listen, brother, listen.
At that time, saith the Lord, they shall bring out the bones.
Hold on. So the other nations who actually ruled over us when we went into captivity, they shall do what?
They shall bring out the bones of the kings of Judah.
So all the bones, all our burial sites that we had, what did they do?
And the bones of his princes, and the bones of the priests, and the bones of the prophets, and the bones of the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
So the whole nation, all our facts, all our records, all our bones and our burial sites, read.
Out of their graves.
They dug them out of their graves. Read.
And they shall spread them before the sun.
Meaning scatter them or destroy them so we can't find it no more. Read.
And the moon and all the host of heaven, whom they have loved and whom they have served.
So they spread out all our information and our knowledge, brother. Understand, that's why when you talking about, where's the bones? The Bible already let you know what's going on with that, brother. So, brother, you can prove what you talking about. Prove what you talking about. Prove what you talking about. Give me dates on what you talking about.
Here's the thing, bro. You said something earlier, right? No, it wasn't you. It was the other guy that was here to talk about the apple seed. There was another guy earlier who was talking about the apple seed and being planted elsewhere. Right now, I don't know how old you are. I don't know your name.
That doesn't matter.
But when you were a baby, DNA-wise, you were born already to reproduce. It's like a sunflower growing up. When it first grows, it's a stem. It starts to bud. But eventually, within that structure, there's a seed that will grow and fall into the ground and reproduce another one. When you were born, your dad already, when he was a baby, he had the DNA to create you.
Where'd you get the understanding of DNA at?
Listen.
Where'd you get the understanding of DNA? Where'd you get the understanding of DNA? Just ask that question. I'm asking you a question. Where'd you get the understanding of DNA? Science. All right, finish what you got to say, and I got something for you.
Now, before you were born and given a name, the essence of you already existed. Not only that, your lineage existed. So you're here yesterday and you're here tomorrow. You're here today.
You can't prove nothing of what you just said.
Bullshit.
Watch this. You ain't proved it. Watch this. I'm gonna show you what the Bible says. Let me show you what the Bible says about science. You said you got who taught us science? Hold on. If you talking about the white man taught us this and all this other stuff, who taught us science? Pull up the creator of DNA. Watch this. Google that. The creator of DNA. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. Watch this. Let's see what the Bible. You talk all this stuff about the white man teaching us something. Hold on. Let me finish. Yes, you did. Listen. That's just what you said. You said that they oppressor and a white man taught us this and oppressed us, right? Listen. So you talking about DNA? Who created DNA? Watch this. 1 Timothy 6:20.
1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babbling.
You hear that, brother? Avoid those things. You need to avoid profane and vain babblings. Talking. The brother been talking with no proof. Read.
And oppositions.
Of science.
What? Of science.
Of what?
Of science.
That's what you into. Read.
Falsely so called.
It's what?
Falsely so called.
Brother, understand. Brother, no sir. You know what you putting your faith in? The so-called white man. And you putting your faith in the so-called white man, and you just condemned us for that, saying we put our faith in him. And we don't believe nothing that the white man tells us. Everything he tells us is contrary to the Bible. Get the book. Let's see. I'm going to show you that you wrong. I'm going to prove that you wrong. The Bible say prove all things. What is that? Who is that? Who is that on there? What? Right here. There go King James right there.
King James is
There go King James right there.
That's your
So-called. Look. Hey, hold on. Can we get that close on that camera? Your brother said, there go King James for you right there. So-called black man. That's who he was. Understand, you don't know what you're talking about. When you come up to the prophets of the Most High, you need to know what you're talking about. You have no understanding of nothing, brother. There go King James right. That's a picture, brother. How do I interpret a picture? Read that. Show him, hey. Now let's see who the creator. Let's see what we get DNA. Let's see about DNA though. Let's see what that's about. Read it.
Sir Alec John Jeffries.
Sir who?
Alec John Jeffries. Born 9 January 1950.
Wait, he going off DNA and it was only created in 1950? That's what you base all your information on? It was created in 1950? Read.
Is a British geneticist.
He's a what?
British geneticist.
A British geneticist, brother. A so-called white man. Read.
Who developed techniques for RNA fingerprinting and DNA profiling.
Now, let's see a picture of this man.
If your grandfather had high blood pressure,
This who you worship right here, brother. That's who you worship right here. That's who you worship right there. Right here. I want you to look. Look at that, brother. Look at that, brother. That's who you worship. Our people have been destroyed. Hosea 4:6. Right there, brother. That's who you worship right there, that white man right here.
Bring it out.
Actually started verse 20.
1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 20.
So this brother came up with all kind of doctrines. All kind of nonsense. Read that.
Where is the wise?
So the Most High said, where's the wise?
Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world?
So where's that disputer of this world? The brother that's going to try to teach us something according to his knowledge. Read.
Had not God made foolish the wisdom of this world?
Have not God made foolish through his word, through the Bible, the wisdom of this world? It's all foolishness to the Most High. Read. And how did he make it fool? How did he make foolish that knowledge? By sending the prophets to teach our people the true way.
For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom,
The world's wisdom,
knew not God.
they did not know God. Read.
It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching.
So by what you might call foolish, or we don't have the understanding, God said it pleased him by the foolishness of preaching to do what?
To save them that believe.
To save those that believe. Brother, you might not believe, but guess what God got for you? Give me Zechariah 14 and verse 12. God got fire reserved for you. Watch this. Read that.
Truth come out and y'all running. Super Christian turned athlete. Track star, he gunning. Hate the fact we up in these streets gon' teach
From. Read.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
All the people that fought against his people, the Israelites. Remember, it's all about our nationality. It's about our bloodline, our lineage. God said he's going to send a plague to destroy all those that fought against Jerusalem.
right?
That come up with following DNA, which was taught by the white man in 1950. 50, 60 years ago. Read.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
So the plague is that while you're standing on your feet talking that DNA nonsense, fire is going to come and destroy you while you stand on your feet.
That's right.
Why do our people think they're making all these nuclear bombs? Do you truly think that they're not going to be used? The Most High he's putting the spirit on the present. Matter of fact, give me Daniel 4 and 12, I think it is, and come back to 4:17, and come back to where you were. Our people have no idea the God that they serve. They don't know how to get out of this situation. But the prophets have come back to show you. Everything is in the hands of the Most High God. Everything is in his hands. Read that.
Daniel chapter 4 and verse, you sure it's 12? 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
No. These brothers come up with their own understanding. The brother that created DNA, he ruled.
To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
So God rules in the kingdom of man. Read.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will.
And give it to whomsoever he will. Whatever power of this earth, the Most High gave it to that man. For his reasons. Read.
And set it up over it the basis of man.
So you know when you're in your house, the lowest part of your house is usually the basement. God said he set up the basest or the lowest of men. Why do you think Donald Trump is in office right now? He's like a buffoon. But the Most High God set him up as president of the free world. Y'all don't understand the times we living in. And we come out to try to warn you and get you out of the situations. Get you out of the ghettos. Show you that fire is coming and try to save your soul. Go back to Zechariah 14 and 12.
Zechariah chapter 14 verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
See that? We try to warn you against that. Read.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes. And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
That's going to be so much firepower with that nuclear bomb when it detonate. It's going to, if you've seen the Terminator movie, there was a scene where a sister was standing and her flesh just burned off her body. That's what the Bible is talking about. That's why Esau created those movies. To show our people what's going to happen. They know what's going on. And shoot blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, who are the Israelites, that have no idea. So we come out to try to show you.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this and join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.